is the very best day there has ever been to be in the floor covering business.
On the Floor with John Weller.
Hey, Richard, how you doing?
Good, John. How are you?
Good. So this is Richard Scherzer. Richard's from About Floors and More in Jacksonville, Florida. He's been a customer of Floor Force now for about, 6-7 years?
I think 11.
I think you started right when we started the company up.
Yep.
And you come down to Sarasota, Florida. Appreciate you coming down to visit. And today we're going to have a chat about LiveChat. Richard actually was our beta tester. We have a LiveChat service that we launched about a year and a half ago. We put Richard on the program, and it's now been a year. So that's what the discussion today is going to be about. Richard, tell us a little bit about how you got in this business and how your business is going today.
Well, about 16 years ago, I moved down to Florida and was looking to get into something to do with the growth of in Florida, and bought into a small flooring business. And now we have 2 stores in Jacksonville. We're coming up on our 15th year, and it would continue to grow every year. So things are going well.
That's awesome. A year and a half ago, I talked to you about LiveChat. You agreed to have it put on your website. We put it onto your website. We also put it on some of the landing pages. So when we're driving paid advertising to your website, the consumer has the option of either filling out a form or LiveChat. And I'm just curious, I know the answer just based on the numbers, but what is your perception of LiveChat?
Well, we had started using Dead Chat, and when you came along, we went to LiveChat. So it's really worked out well. I think people today want immediate response, and having the live chat, they can be connected directly to one of my folks, get their questions answered right away. And people that are calling in seem to be very generally involved in the flooring and are very good leads. So it's helped grow our business quite a bit.
Awesome. So Richard, last night at dinner, you told me you've gone totally paperless. So that sounds like your business has always been evolving. And so tell me a little bit more about that.
You know, we all started with paper forms, carbon forms, something, and you always lose a folder, you can't read them. And slowly but surely, there's so many tools out there. There's retail lead management, that's a CRM system that we use, that's a great program. There's Message Square that we use our programs with. There's Q Floors, there's Floor Force. There's so many great companies that are helping us become more efficient. It's the way to go. If you're not doing that, you're spending so much time and effort trying to find things, losing things. You can't find things again. So it's the way to go, and I think it's the future in our industry.
I'm glad to hear that. You're 100% right. I know it doesn't matter what industry you're in. There's all these tools available, and if you're not leveraging them, you're really working harder than most people that you're competing with, and it'll be hard to catch up and grow with us on the same pace as your competitor.
Well, right now, I think it gives you a competitive advantage. Like anything in technology, the first triers get the technology, they're going to get a competitive advantage. In 2 to 5 years, everyone will have them, and it'll be just commonplace. But right now, people are impressed that we measure with a laser and do everything by Bluetooth. So that you have that little window to take advantage of.
That's awesome.
A lot of people start with the site, and then they go, and the person says, "Well, you if you look at it, well, what's that going to cost, or is that in stock, or things they don't know, which they can." Well, I can connect you with one of our flooring specialists, and they can answer your question.
Yeah.
And that's the immediacy of, because we get asked all the time for pricing. So, I want to buy this Mohawk product, but I want to buy this Solid Tech Galvin. What does it cost? Well, the flooring specialist, the LiveChat person doesn't know, but I can connect you with someone. Well, if you want to know that, you're going to say, sure.
All in all, you like LiveChat.
LiveChat's been wonderful for us, but you have to look at it. The LiveChat today is a way to get people to your store. And if you look at it in the old days, a lot of people came in your stores, and we call them the looky-loos, and they look around. You didn't throw them out of your store, but there's going to be some bad leads. So you got to take those in, but the cost per lead is so efficient for what you get as an average sale. It's so much more, the ROI on it is so much better than anything else you do. It's a necessity to our business.
Great. So that brings up a point. what is the response time that you guys have? I know the live chat service that you're using has two different methods of connecting you guys. It'll either connect you directly on the phone as the person's chatting, it gives them the option, or it'll send you an email. So what is your response time, and specifically with the email to live chat?
Well, obviously, if it comes in an email, we try to get back to them within the hour. I mean, because it's important, everything, all the research says that people expect a response very quickly. So we try to get back within an hour. Now, since you're calling someone back or emailing someone, you don't always get an immediate interaction, but at least you've made the contact and set up the initial contact with them so they can go forward with your company.
That's a good point. I mean, one of the things, and you're from New York City, so I think you'll kind of understand this analogy. A lot of people, I don't think, make the connection that the internet and your website is the new front door to your business. And literally, when someone goes and does a search on the internet, basically what's happening is it's like a taxi cab just took you down the street to a street with a line of stores that are open 24/7. The consumer literally at that point is looking in the window of each of the storefronts until she sees one that interests her. She peeks her head in and says hello, and understand that if you don't respond to that person quick enough, she's simply going to close that door and go to the next door, because again, a Google search today lines up all of the retailers at that exact moment, and the consumer has the option to move to the next one. So that's a good, I'm glad to hear that you're responding back within the hour.
John, if I may add, sometimes you'll get people that will email you at night, and obviously you don't get connected to them. So it's really important because they probably went to a couple of other companies as well. So by getting back to them first thing in the morning, they're going, let me see who gets back to them. So by getting back to them with an immediate response, you have a better chance of closing that sale.
That's great, Richard. Well, listen, I'm glad that live chat's working out for you. I'd love to have another discussion with you about some other topics. And again, appreciate you coming down to Sarasota.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.